Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Island Wolf, and today you guys are watching a 74-2 domination gameplay on drone. But theater mode messed up, and it only shows 70 kills. So I'm sorry that it doesn't show the extra 4, but hey, it's still 74-2, even though theater mode messed it up. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about laziness. And everybody's lazy, you know. You can't deny that you're lazy about something. Sometimes you don't want to get up and go to school. I know it. I did it. I felt it. So we all know the same thing. But basically, laziness. How do you conquer your laziness? You gotta believe in something. You gotta do it for yourself. You don't do it for somebody else. You do it for you. That's what you gotta do. Like, let's say you go to school. You hate school. I hated school. I didn't want to go to school all the time. It fucking sucked. So basically, this is what I did. I told myself every day that I'm doing this because I want a better future. I don't want to be a fucking hobo living on the fucking street, alright? I want to fucking succeed. I want to have a nice house. I want to have a nice car. I want to have a nice life. I want money so I can be able to buy things that I want, not just things that I need. You get me? So that's how you gotta conquer it. So whenever you don't want to fucking do your homework because you're lazy, think about this. Do you want to fucking live on the street or live with your parents for the rest of your life and be a fucking bum? Like, I don't want to live with my mom for the rest of my life. Hell no, I don't want to do that. What the hell I look like being 30 living with my, like, 60-year-old mom? The fuck? No thank you. Actually, I think my mom would be, like, 70 or some shit. I don't know. My mom would be hella old because she's, like, 51 now. But anyways, laziness. How do you conquer it? How do you do it? And laziness at school, I understand that. It sucks. But laziness when you got to do your chores and all that. Like, do you want to get fucking yelled at? Because I hate getting yelled at. When I don't do the dishes, my mom yells at me. I don't like it, so I do the fucking dishes. Now, I hate doing the dishes. That's my least favorite chore. I don't mind doing laundry. I don't mind sweeping, cleaning up my room and all that shit. I don't care. It's just the fucking dishes are annoying. I hate it. But I do it because I had to, and I don't want to get yelled at by my mom, and I don't want her to take my shit away if I don't do it. So yeah, I don't even get paid for chores. Some people get paid to do household chores by their parents. And you guys are some lucky ass people, because my mom is like, you live here, you gotta do your own work. And I'm like, alright, I can see that. But you guys get paid like fucking allowance for that shit. Like, what the hell? You guys are lucky as fuck. And if you get paid allowance to do it, that's more of an incentive to actually stop being lazy and go do your shit. Like, let's say you don't want to study and all that, right? You don't have to study. I didn't study. That's how it worked. I didn't study and I got A's. But some people need to study because they're not as smart as me. Man, that made me sound really conceited, but it's the truth. But, like, studying, you gotta take it in moderation. You can't just sit there for like 3 hours studying a big ass book. You gotta take it in moderation. You gotta, like, study 30 minutes, take a break, study 20 minutes, take like a 5-minute break. You know, you gotta build yourself up. See, that's what happens when you don't do what you need to do. Like, let's say procrastination. You see it's a lot of work and you want to procrastinate and put it off, like, I'll do it later. But then you're like, fuck, man, all this shit is piled up on me. Instead of procrastinating, which I did a lot. I'm not trying to preach and be like all this shit. I'm not saying this. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's America, or wherever you live, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't affect me at all. But what I'm saying is, like, me personally, when I procrastinate, I put it off, and there was a lot of shit to do. But then I finally realized, like, I had to do outlines for AP micro and AP macro economics, right? And those outlines, like, were fucking long as shit. Like, those chapters are long as fuck. So this is what I did. I did an outline. I read the thing. I did an outline, like, for 30 minutes. And then, you know, went and took a break and all that. And I had to do double the outlines because I had the class both days. So I had to do outlines. That's how I did it. You gotta like, take a little break, and there you go. If you let things pile up on you, hell yeah, you're gonna be lazy and not want to do it. And then you're gonna, like, when eventually you have to do it, you're gonna be like, fuck, man, I don't want to do this shit. And then you're gonna get all stressed out and all this shit. And stress is bad. Like, people think stress like bad, but isn't like that bad. But it is. It leads to gray hair. It can lead to fucking, like, heart attacks and strokes. If you stress yourself out too much, you stress your heart out and all this, you're gonna damage your body. Terrible. I know from experience, like, not from me personally, but I know people who have been so stressed that it caused health problems with them. So don't procrastinate too much, alright, guys? Don't procrastinate hell a lot. You can do it a little bit. You know, I do it all the time. It's okay, but don't do it too much with a point where you're gonna fucking break down because you can't do everything. Like, if you have a fucking school project that is worth a lot of points and you're waiting to, like, the morning of the fucking project to do it, you know, You can't do that, guys. You can't do that. You gotta do it when you have to. You gotta do it then. And yeah, I know the commentary may sound like I'm like preaching to you guys, but I'm not. I'm just trying to give you guys some advice, because you know, people come to me with advice all the time, and you know, hey, let me just help you guys out. I'm here to help you out. You guys are here to help me out. We're gonna like learn this stuff together, because you know, I got a lot of learning to do in the world. I'm not some fucking guru about shit. I'm just here learning as I grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.